Hey you, yeah you. Before we get this video started, I just want to say a thank you for those who have been a member of my Patreon. If you want to be a member of my Patreon, leave a link in the description down below right here. And there's a list right here of all the people who have been a member or a following member of the Patreon to help keep this channel alive. I would appreciate it if you do show your support, guys. You guys are awesome, and I really thank you for your support. Also, commissions are open, so if you want to commission for me to draw something for you, go to my DeviantArt page right here as well in the link in the description, and I'll draw something for you. But make sure you hopefully follow the rules in my Patreon on my Patreon and commission, so we can get it on the list for me to draw something for you guys. I would really appreciate it if you do, and yeah. As always, take care, and have a great day, and let's start the video, shall we?
What is up, YouTube? Frost the Hobidon here, and today, like I said before, we are back with another reaction video for all of you, and this is another death battle, and this death battle is going to be Shadow the Hedgehog versus Ryuko Matoi. Shadow from the Sonic series versus Ryuko from Kill la Kill. And if you haven't checked out the original video, I'll leave a link in the description down below. So please support the official release before checking out the video first, before seeing my reaction. Please support the official release. I can't beg this. I can't say enough as it is. You should know to follow the rules. Now, Ryuko Matoi versus Shadow. This is a battle of what the fans call the edgelords. I don't even know what an edgelord is. Not really a character, something I want to call Shadow is, but he's been titled the king of edgelords, and I gotta say, let's be honest, I really don't like that name because Shadow is a misunderstood character, and Ryuko Matoi is also one of my favorite characters, and heck, Shadow is a fan of Kill la Kill series. Doing that Twitter takeover, that was actually fun to have, even though there's a lot of people who hate that Twitter takeover. It adds some character for Shadow. I hope they do Shadow justice here, because the first death battle, Shadow lost to Vegeta of all people. Vegeta. Because fans put Shadow against Vegeta because they're rivals against the enemy, and not realizing that Shadow would lose automatically against Vegeta. Vegeta is just too overpowered because of Ki energy. Dragon Ball Z levels are universal destruction levels and time limit. Vegeta just kills him with a final flash. And the second one, the ultimate kind of disrespect. He gets killed by Mewtwo. Yeah, he just erases memories and kill him with a spoon. And a lot of fans were really ticked off about that. So yeah, hopefully maybe third time he might die a third time, but who knows? Maybe I might be wrong here. Maybe, just maybe, I'm rooting for Shadow. I'm sorry, Ryuko Matoi, you're one of my favorite characters. But who knows? Whoever wins. You know what? I'm not gonna even take any sides anymore. I'm not taking sides here. Whatever happens, happens. Let's get on to reaction, shall we? And yeah, I will be pausing the video just to say my thoughts on it. So yeah, this is my video, my reaction. I'm gonna share my thoughts on it. So yeah, in 3, 2, 1, go.
Shadow the Hedgehog, powerhouse of chaos and rival to Sonic.
The ultimate life form.
The
Forgot about that.
fighter in life fiber from Kill la Kill.
They both may be try-hard incarnates, but when the chips
They're
are
not
down, who
Shadow
is the
wasn't trying to be a
deadliest edgelord of
try-hard.
them all?
He's whizzing
Right off the bat, it called
And it's our job to
edgelords.
analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
And doing this, the first sprite animation of death battle.
Dr. Gerald Robotnik,
Hey.
grandfather to the Dr. Eggman we all know, had a problem. His granddaughter, Maria, was dying, succumbing to a neuroimmunity disease with no known
That's
cure.
true, and
But old Jerry had a plan.
Both
When
in the Archie
government
comics and the
contacted him to
Giddings.
build the ultimate life form, he figured its DNA could cure Maria no problem. So he took the job, and by studying the infinite power of Chaos Emeralds,
and they introduced Black Doom. And like I said before, I don't like Black Doom at all. The idea of introducing the Black Arms was a dumb idea. I hate Black Doom. I'm saying it right now. I hate Black Doom. I hate this alien race. It was unnecessary. They looked demonically unnecessary. It was a stupid idea. I don't know who came up with that idea, and voiced by Sean Schimmel of all people. who is not my favorite voice actor anymore. He's the voice of Goku, and Sean Schimmel, yeah, he may be the voice of my favorite characters, but let's be honest, I don't like him as a person right now. He let fame get the best of him. He is not a good man. He is not a good person at all. He has fallen from grace. Him and Chris Sabat. But hey, why am I? I'm moving on because let's say they did some terrible things to a certain voice actor that I like that didn't deserve the hate. All right, back to the reaction.
With some alien
I hate the
assistance,
black
he made
arms.
the one and only Shadow the Hedgehog.
I hate
Wait,
this.
did the go-
Let's see his bio. Full name Shadow the Hedgehog. Age 50. 50. Well, he's immortal. He doesn't Shadow is ageless. He does not have an age. He's basically immortal. He's been around for 50 years. He's the same height as Sonic, same weight as Sonic. He is a bio-engineered ultimate life form, agent of Team Dark and GUN, which he's no longer a member of GUN because we do not reference GUN. Why would I always question why would Shadow work with the people who ruined his life 50 years ago? I'd say Rouge kind of brought him into that. And he's not the leader of Team Dark. That honor goes to Rouge the Bat because Rouge formed the team of Team Dark and Sonic Heroes. Possession of alien Black Doom's DNA, that is true, even though it's a dumb idea, he doesn't need it. His favorite anime is Kill la Kill, and that is also true. I really like that some characters. His likes are motorcycles, guns, and moping around. Okay, I hate this. His likes, and they changed Shadow's bio a lot. They current days, if you can notice, they changed Shadow's personality, saying that he likes nothing and silence. In the original, he likes nothing and being alone. That's basically Shadow's likes, and he hates. They say he hates humanity. He hates Sonic. I really hate. I really hate what Sega did to this character. I hate Shadow the Hedgehog as a character now because of what they did to him. And I explained this in the IDW comics. I miss Shadow as the hero he was, voiced by David Humphrey. Shadow was a hero. He was a misunderstood character. He was a guy who sees Sonic as a rival but also an equal that he respects. And that's what I liked about Shadow. He was a hero who just takes things seriously but is willing to help out. But when you do this to my boy, because IDW, ever since IDWs and Sega, they decide that They confirmed that Shadow and Rouge and Omega were never friends. They hate each other. They never liked each other at all. Shadow hates everyone. He hates Sonic and his friends. He wants to uh, basically just pick a fight with the Blue Hedgehog or kill him. I think they're trying to make Shadow into a villain. I really hate how Sega made this character, and I hate Shadow the Hedgehog as a character now. And Sega making writers like Evan Stanley and Ian Flynn to write him that way. And in my IDW reviews, I hate Shadow the Hedgehog as a character. I hate him completely. There's either two reasons why this led to this. One, he hasn't been playable for the longest. Two, Sonic Boom. Sega was afraid that they would ruin Shadow's reputation in Sonic Boom, so they decided to make him a complete villain, a heartless person who hates everyone, who would kill and hates and use guns. And I never liked the guns. I mean, Shadow, you have chaos powers. You can shoot chaos spears without no energy loss. Why would you need a gun? All fairness, I prefer him having a sword. He looks way cooler with a katana blade. But seriously, you don't need weapons. You can use chaos spears. And the guns were the stupidest idea because one Sonic fan told the Sega, "Can you give Sonic a gun?" And so he could kill Eggman. And Sega said, "We are not giving Sonic a gun, but we can give it to Shadow and make a video game that ruins his character, ruin his personality, ruin his reputation because of Shadow the Hedgehog, the video game in 2005. That game ruined Shadow's character, and fans go to that game saying that that is his true personality, and they forget about David Humphrey's performance in Sonic Heroes and Adventure 2. And it's crazy enough that Sonic 06 got Shadow's character right. The worst Sonic game ever got Shadow's character right, which also got Sonic's character wrong. But, well, not wrong, more like boring, but hey. And in Shadow the Hedgehog's game, they ruined Shadow's character, but got Sonic's character right. You see, there's a problem there. I'm calling Shadow the Hedgehog the game Shadow 05. I'm now calling Shadow's game Shadow 05, and I hate that game to a T. I hate it so much that on Twitter I broke my copy of Shadow the Hedgehog the video game. I tore it to pieces because of my hatred towards how Sega has treated this character, and they don't know how to make Shadow a hero. They just ruin all of Sonic's characters. They make Knuckles an idiot, not guarding the Master Emerald. It's the 4Kids era to make Amy a crazy psychopath who would hate every character who goes near Sonic. They make Tails a coward who's afraid, who can't fight back. They don't know what to do with the Chaotix. Fans are still confused thinking that Blaze is from the future, even though they stated that she's from another dimension. Ever since Sonic Rush, I have a whole argument about that. And oh my goodness, and I don't know what to do. It's so insane. But yeah, I'm sorry if I ranted. I really just don't like how they treat Shadow the Hedgehog, and Rooster Teeth, modern fans, they treat Shadow as this edgelord who hates everyone, and they abandoned what made Shadow a cool character. He was a cool anti-hero from Sonic Adventure 2, and when he realized his memories that he was here to protect humanity, he dropped everything he was about revenge and made a promise to help him out. Helped out Sonic. He and Sonic were allies. They were actually see each other as equals. And even in Heroes, Sonic and Shadow has this competitive side that they like about each other. They're competitive in a good way. And we see Shadow smile in Heroes. And yeah, I'm sorry. That's all I gotta say. This is way longer than 11 minutes. It's a lot longer than what I expected. Anywho, back to the video.
Government commissioned him, or was it Hot Topic?
Better question, since when were hedgehogs ultimate disease-curing life forms?
They're
I mean,
not.
Gerald's prototype was a lizard, which sort of makes sense as certain reptiles have regenerative tissue, but then he went from this to a hedgehog.
It's a cartoon world.
Okay.
Don't add realistic logic, which a lot of fans do. Crystal Maiden's comic reviews try to add logic into a Sonic series. She doesn't understand that it's a cartoon and a video game. She wouldn't say this. She probably would have said the same thing about Mario.
He can tap into their power for incredible feats, similar to his Blue Blur rival. Likely for this very reason, he actually possesses many of the same abilities as Sonic.
In the Japanese CD manual, Sonic can reach light speeds and travel through time travel posts, given similarities to travel in Chaos Control. It is possible Shadow can reach the same amount of energy with Chaos energy.
Sonic.
You know, the guy who's so fast he can almost outrun a black hole?
Yes.
Spin attacks, homing attacks,
Air
spin
shoes.
dashes, etc.
But unlike his blue buddy, Shadow's not afraid
I
to
hate
get
that image
serious
right
and
there.
bust out some lead. Hey Sonic, why use a spin attack when you've got a goddamn gun? Or a
He doesn't
sword as
need
big
a
as
gun.
you? Look at that thing.
He, like I said, he doesn't need a gun. It's a stupid idea because of a fan thought it up.
Use some of the same power-ups that Sonic's picked up, like heat barriers and
Yes.
magnetic lightning shields.
He can do
But
the same
also
abilities
has
as
some
Sonic.
unique gear all of his own.
His air shoes are
Yes.
way cooler than Sonic's sneakers. They can boost his speed to match Sonic's and also let him fly, kind of.
About the thing about Sonic's Shadow's air shoes that fans seem to forget, and because I don't know why, Gotta Go Fast and Tails pals like to say that Shadow is slow without his shoes. They call them rocket shoes. The term rocket shoes is from the Archie comics. In the video games, they're called air shoes. They state, according to Ian Flynn, Shadow's speed is equal to Sonic's, except Sonic is slightly faster. Those shoes helps him control his speed because Shadow's speed comes from his chaos powers. Why do you think it's called Chaos Boost? When Shadow runs, he can run just as fast as Sonic. It's just that his shoes helps him control his speed. Just like Sonic's shoes are made for his speed, because those shoes are made for them running. So they're called air shoes. They shoot air, and he hovered in the air like skates. Sonic X had some hover shoes when Chris Thorndike made power hover shoes for Sonic to hover in the air, and he was able to do a spin attack. It shows that both Sonic and Shadow have super speed, just in their own unique way. The shoes just helps them control it. Shadow gets his speed from Chaos Energy. Sonic is just born with it out of freak of nature. That's what I want to say, but Sega likes to retcon it, saying that Shadow's main source is the speed. He doesn't have it. Sega just likes ruining their characters. There we go.
He's even got some gear attached that lets him attack at the speed of light.
However, all of these abilities and equipment are mere accessories to Shadow's true power.
Chaos
the
power.
might of Chaos itself. Even without an emerald
Chaos
on hand,
Rift is from
Shadow can
Sonic
summon
Chronicles.
similar
That's
power, manifesting
it's from
attacks
Sonic
like Black
Chronicles,
Tornado, Chaos Blast,
which,
or the deadly Chaos
the game that
Spear.
ruined the Archie comics that caused it to reboot, and Ken Penderson take his
Shadow,
answers.
got spooked and tried to shut down the project, and that's when things went bad.
Yeah.
Really bad.
Yeah.
Shadow was successfully sealed away, but in the crossfire, a life was lost. Maria.
Locked up.
The thing about Maria is that when Shadow saw her die, she told Shadow to promise her that she'll protect the Earth, which Shadow would have. Shadow would have kept her promise. And Shadow, this is where we see Shadow as who he is, a hero. He was a naive, he was a young, naive hero who just got born to life until the government is afraid of him. He made a promise to Maria that he will keep the world safe.
Up and super pissed off, Shadow had plenty of time to work on his angsty poetry, and Jerry had time to give him fake
Until, Gerald Robotnik.
memories and a need for revenge against all humanity. Which
Yeah, I'm keep pausing it like that. It's Gerald Robotnik's fault why Shadow is evil and was evil in Adventure 2 and why he's all angry. Gerald Robotnik put fake memories in his mind. Shadow would have kept Maria's promise, but Gerald Robotnik had to be a crazy revenge madman who wanted to blow up humanity, so he put all his hatred towards humanity and hatred towards everyone into Shadow's mind. So Shadow got that anger because of Gerald Robotnik. So it's his fault why Shadow is angry all the time.
do you think we're ever gonna find
Shadow
a
wasn't
scientist who
born in
doesn't go
Edgelord.
totally bonkers?
I mean,
Shadow was never born in Edgelord. It was Gerald Robotnik's
Okay.
fault.
Well, since Maria was Shadow's only real friend, revenge seemed like a good idea, which was a serious problem considering just how powerful he is.
Yes.
He can teleport, slow down, or
This is
even
probably gonna be
stop
the
time,
longest
and
death
even
battle
time
reaction I
travel to
ever
bit.
did.
And just like any teenage boy,
But I had to
he's
say
got
my
some
mind.
serious
I had to say
mood
what I had to
swings
say.
He doesn't like to talk about.
Which can actually affect his abilities. With negative emotion, his raw power intensifies. With positive emotion, he gains
Shout out
more
to Hedgehog
control.
2005.
But when
Gameplay
it
plays
comes
pretty
down
well.
to it,
I just hate the
government may
story
have been right
and
to
the
worry.
multiple
Shadow
pathways.
possesses so much power, even he can't always control it.
Chaos powers are crazy.
Yes, it
Sonic
is.
once used all 7 of the Chaos Emeralds to literally rebuild the Earth.
This
That
is
is
why
true.
Shadow wears inhibitor rings, which limit how much chaos energy he can release at once.
That
when
is
he
true.
does remove them, what he loses in control
When he
is made
uses
up for by
when he
a
uses Chaos
massive
Spear, he
increase
doesn't
in
lose
power,
energy at
enough to
all.
match that of a whole Chaos Emerald.
He can summon as many Chaos Spears as possible.
What are you looking
So he
at?
doesn't need a
You have a
gun.
ring on your robot arm?
It was
Shadow's-
gift.
Oh, good for you.
Cool. Now, good luck with that. All the rings I've given out to people always get sent back eventually.
Wow.
Anyway,
Like I said, Shadow's Chaos Spears. Shadow's like, who needs guns if you can summon unlimited lightning spears from the sky like it's nothing? And I'm sure it's a lot cooler than just a gun. Shadow can just shoot a lightning spear at his enemies. So why give him a gun? Because edgy fans forced Sega and forced Shadow to do so.
Mikey Head's so powerful, he teleported an entire space colony and even a giant asteroid. Plus, he's held back this huge space plant monster.
And of course,
That is from
tapping
Sonic
into the
X.
power of additional Chaos Emeralds.
You're adding
increases
Sonic
his
X
power
feats into
to
it.
unbelievable heights.
By doing a tango with all 7, he can turn into Super Shadow. Now, without power rings, this form can't stick around for more than a full minute. But while he's
That is
golden,
true.
he's got super enhanced abilities, is basically invulnerable, and he can fly.
Base Shadow's not only survived being shot out of a cannon, but he's just as tough as Sonic, who survived the space
They are
station
equals.
Death Egg exploding right in front of him. Most impressively, as Super Shadow, he and Supersonic were fired into planet Aquarius, obliterating it. This would
That is a
take
Sonic
over
X
a
feat.
whole exaton of TNT.
So you've explained.
Comparing Sonic X. Fans like to put Sonic X as the main holy grail of Sonic lore, just because of its art style and the before kids voice cast.
So fast he'd wreck anyone's shit before they'd notice.
Shadow has dodged gunfire
People
and
like
destroyed
making Sonic
enemies
X
without
as the
being
main
seen,
lore.
but his light speed attacks are stated as being exactly
But it's
that,
not.
light speed. Almost 3 million meters per second.
So Shadow's super strong and super fast. Makes sense he's a formidable enemy.
Sonic
to
and
just about
Shadow's
anyone.
powers are
Lucky for our
equal,
heroes, they inspired
but Shadow has
to
more
regain
power
his
in
memories
Chaos
of
Energy.
Maria, who actually wanted him to protect humanity instead of, destroy it.
He may have
yes.
softened up, but he'll always be the edgy hedgehog we love to hate to love.
He's not an edgelord. Fans forced him to be that way. He is not an edgelord. Most of the fans forced him to be that way.
Thousands of years
You know
ago,
who you are.
Aliens that would come to be known as life fibers.
All right,
crashed
Ryuko
to
Matoi.
Earth. These parasites
I'm gonna
attached
quit
themselves to the
arguing.
most
I'm
intelligent
sorry.
species they could find.
That was the longest.
Humans.
And they even got humans to make them into clothes so it was easier for them to live on us.
Pretty much.
Provide viewers with gratuitous fan service.
Yeah. Anyway,
I love this
the
anime.
life fibers helped humans
And not for
evolve more
obvious
quickly
reasons.
and soon just passively survived as humanity developed. But some weren't content with
I
such
watched this whole
passivity,
entire series.
Like Ryuko Matoi, who had access to the original
AKA
primordial
the
life
worst
fiber that
mother in
landed on
anime.
Earth so long ago.
And humans
Along
are
with
gonna
Medusa
humans, so
from
she and her husband
Soul
experimented
Eater.
on that sucker like nobody's business.
They attempted to infuse fibers
Aw.
into both of their daughters. Their first daughter was too old for the experiment to be a
Oh.
success, and it appeared that their infant second daughter was also a failure. So Ryuko just threw her away.
Whoa! She threw
Wow.
away her baby?
Worst
That
mother
reminds
ever.
me of how my dad just threw away our relationship.
I'm sorry to hear
well,
that, man.
Fortunately for this child, her father couldn't stand by Ryuko's decision and rescued her.
He wins
assuming
best
the name
dad points
Ishin
here.
Matoi, and raised this daughter himself. This is Ryuko.
Yeah, things were okay for a while.
She is
but
17
it
years
wasn't a
old,
picnic
human
at the
life
Matoi
fiber
household.
hybrid,
Ryuko
self-taught in
and Ishin
swordsmanship.
didn't always get along, so
Ryuko
he shipped her
Matoi.
off to boarding school to fight other people there instead of him. When she finally came home, she found dear old dad bleeding out, impaled by a weird-looking sword.
This was the
Fun fact, Ryuko Matoi hates perverts, even though the outfit she's going to be wearing in the future, wearing in the future series, and well, basically the Sengets. If you've seen the anime, she hates perverts. She hates wearing clothing that is way too revealing. It's just that Sengets, when she wears that, she has no choice but to wear it in order to fight stronger. Yeah, it may be revealing to her, but the power up is worth it. And yeah, she doesn't like too much revealing clothing towards fan service. It's not her style, but if she has to do it just to gain power to fight off her enemies and protect someone, she'll do it. She's a hero.
first half of what would become her
Just
signature
Shadow
weapon,
is a hero,
the
not
Scissor
a
Blade.
edgelord
last moments, he
villain.
urged Ryuko to find whoever wielded the other half
I
of the
hate
weapon.
Shadow the
The
Hedgehog
one
from Sonic
who
Boom.
killed him.
I hate him.
Ryuko
I'm
might
sorry.
not have known it, but the
I'ma
scissor
stop.
blades were created by her father out of life fibers.
They're actually one of the only weapons that can cut and destroy life fibers.
That is true.
Which is important when your opponents are all using, life fibers.
I would say we take a shot every time we say life fiber, but you'd definitely die, Wiz. And do not try that at home. Anyway, with the quest of revenge and half a scissor blade, she started hunting down her
Half a
father's
scissor
killer.
blade.
But she couldn't do it by herself.
That's a cool weapon.
So she found a skimpy sailor suit to help her out. Yeah, here's that fan
Yeah, you
service
see why
thing I was telling you about.
the outfit
This is
design.
Senketsu, a living suit made from life fibers, also known as a
Senketsu.
kamui. Now, there's
A kamui,
plenty of
that's what
clothing
they
out
call
there
it.
made with some life fiber, but a kamui like Senketsu is unique in that it's made of 100% life fiber.
That is
And
true.
yes, I said living suit.
Wait, Ryuko! These assassins can't hear me! Feels nice.
Yeah, that's not creepy at all.
Not just anyone
it's a
can wear
Senketsu.
Senketsu, as they have to successfully bond with him for the process to work. Lucky
Right.
for Ryuko, she absolutely could, in no small part thanks to the life fibers infused within her body when she was an infant.
See,
That
Mom,
is true.
you trash person, it did work. And when she and Senketsu learned how to work together, there wasn't much that could stand in their way. He's more than just a sailor.
A lot of people end up
As a
naked
life
in this
fiber
anime.
construct, Senketsu can absorb
It's
other life
kinda
fibers
funny
to
and
increase his own
hilarious.
power, allowing him to transform to gain new abilities.
His Senjin form makes him super spiky, and his Shippu form turns Ryuko into a badass fighting rocket.
He's also able to combine both the Senjin and Shippu forms for more versatility.
It's ridiculous,
Admittedly, though,
these
each of
transformations are.
Transformations comes at a cost for
These
Ryuko,
transformations
as they're
are crazy.
fueled by Senketsu consuming her blood. This is most dangerous in his Berserker form. That
Yikes.
occurs when
I
Ryuko
remember
gets too
this.
upset and Senketsu loses control. If not stopped in time, she could
Spin-off
die
games
from
are
too much
the spin-off
blood
games are
loss.
not part of
But
it.
most impressive
Okay.
is when Ryuko straight up goes flying Super Saiyan and Senketsu turns into his Kisaragi
Super
form.
Ryuko.
It's way more powerful and uses even more of her blood. What's the deal? Is Senketsu a vampire?
Well, a
That's what I
popular theory
thought.
suggests that it's all a metaphor for puberty. Senketsu pulling out Ryuko's blood is symbolic of menstruation, and the skimpier outfits visualize acceptance of sexuality and
Wait,
adulthood. Except she's a teenager. You already went through puberty?
Wiz, do you have a daughter?
No.
I thought so.
Good.
At least having life fiber DNA means she has
Multi
crazy
Goku
abilities on
uniforms.
top of Senketsu's
I think that's what they call it, Goku
transformations,
uniforms.
Like insane super fast
Transformation.
healing.
Basically, life fibers restore themselves so quickly that Ryuko's body starts regenerating before a blade has finished cutting through her.
Ah.
Unless someone is quick enough to cut through her body before this regeneration begins, she can survive almost anything.
She's been stabbed
Got
and
it.
sliced tons of times, including completely in half. And
Those are
even
some
had her
crazy
heart
feats.
ripped out of her chest. Can we get this chick as the next guest character in Mortal Kombat? I mean, they're taking basically anybody these days, so...
Well, anybody
Her
that can
strength
kill
is
mostly. I like Mortal
incredible.
Kombat
At
series.
one point, she had to blast a hole through a layer
I don't think
of
they would
life
put a
fibers
17-year-old
surrounding
girl
the
in a
entire
Mortal Kombat
planet.
universe.
Life fibers are stated to
Then
be
again, they
harder
might.
than solid steel. So to pull this off, she must have struck with a force equivalent to over 650 exatons of TNT.
Which means
Yep.
she'd be able to take a hit that strong too. But with all these powers and more, Ryuko finally found her father's killer.
And completed the
and cut her
rending
arms
scissors.
off.
These swords can casually cut through skyscrapers and have some super forms of their own. Decapitation mode extends the blades for better slicing and dicing, while alumni mode makes them so gigantic they eclipse the freaking Earth. What is this show?
I
Next
know.
to Ryuko, one scissor blade is normally
it's
about
insane.
2.5 feet long.
The art style is
Scaling up,
awesome.
the alumni mode appears to be about 1,017 times larger,
Yikes.
weighing well over 3
I forgot how
million
big it
tons.
was.
If you have a pair of normal scissors at home, imagine lifting 50 billion of those all at once. That's what this is like.
She can
Get
slice
it.
through 200 tennis balls 5 times each in less than a second. That's us in the scientific community call fast as f.
Or
Pretty
8,000
much.
times faster than sound. And she rocketed it into the atmosphere in less than 18 seconds.
turned herself into a
which
rock-
means her flying
Oh, there's
speed
the
can
naked
reach
people.
Mach 500.
Wait. Why is everyone naked?
Ryuko may not have had the easiest upbringing,
Yeah,
but after
it's hard to
dedicating
explain.
herself to
Life
revenge
fibers.
for so long, and yet saving the entire planet, she had become something unexpected. A hero.
Let's go! I'm gonna slice your ass in half!
Nice.
All right, the combatants are set. We've
She
run
also,
the data
her
through all
English voice actor is also the voice
But
of
first,
the
Shadow
voice
and
of
Ryuko are always ready to perform.
Kelly
and
Fluff.
Make sure you are with Blue Chew.
He's an asshole.
But right now, it's time for a
All right, I'm back.
battle!
Like I said, Ryuko Matoi's voice in the anime is the same voice for Caulifla in Dragon Ball Super. Why are you riding a motorcycle?
You cut me off, asshat!
Who cares?
Ryuko, maybe we
Then again,
should...
his Archie counterpart do like his motorcycle. And let Rouge rides it. Alright, nice animation. Just like in the anime. I wish I could do that in the game. Homing attack. Spin dash. Black tornado. Hold your ground. Shadow, you're fighting your favorite character. And he pulls a silver on him. Is Taka doing the voice of Shadow? I don't know.
He's anticipating you. You should anticipate him instead.
No shit, stupid!
Of course. Nice. Chaos Shield.
Damn.
Let's get
Really? Had to add that reference? No. Okay, I'll allow it.
Aw, did your mommy pack that sword for you?
I was like, no guns. But a sword, yeah, I'm allowed that.
Careful. That
Wow.
hurts.
Have a little faith.
Oh, Sonic and the Black Knight reference. The sword blade spin attack. I believe Antoine can do that too in the Archie comics.
Behold my power.
Super Shadow.
Kisaragi!
Let's go. Going super today.
Faker.
Chaos Shield. There it is. You don't need a gun. You can do all that.
Scissor blade! Alumni mode!
Holy cow.
Sayonara, dipshit!
Okay. The rings are off. Okay, Shadow might win this.
Chaos Blast.
Okay.
I'm the coolest.
Yes! I love that.
We made fun of
David
how little
Humphries, the
clothing Ryuko
best.
was wearing, but Shadow's been naked the whole time.
Armed with
So am
Zen
I.
Kits, her scissor blades, and her life fiber buffs,
I mean,
Ryuko was
do I-
definitely
do you
a
see
match
me
for
wearing
Shadow
pants?
at first.
Yeah, with her awesome strength combined with her insane.
I'ma say it right now, David Humphrey is my
Shadow was
favorite
in a
version
lot
of Shadow's
trouble.
voice
But even
actor.
then, it wasn't a surefire win for the
No
Rocket
offense to
Ship.
Jason Griffith
Outside of
and
his
Kurt
super
Thorman.
form, Shadow
Kurt
never
Thorman tries to
withstood
combine both
anything
of
on
them.
the scale of Ryuko's hole in the life fibers surrounding Earth. At
Right.
her maximum power, she could have easily dealt a killing blow if she could catch him.
True.
Shadow could keep up with Sonic the Hedgehog, whose race against a black hole proves he can move over 260,000
Shadow and Sonic's speed are
times
equal.
faster than sound.
Except
Far
Sonic's slightly
faster than
faster.
anything Ryuko's shown, and more than quick
Mach?
enough to slice through a
Wow.
life fiber before it has time to heal.
Once the red
Mach
and black
over
Hedgehog
Mach
turned red and gold,
200,000.
Ryuko didn't really have a way to take him down. I mean, Super Shadow's Chaos powers use all 7 Chaos Emeralds, which can move pieces of the Earth around.
Considering Earth's total mass and the speed at which each piece was moved,
Yes.
this would require exerting
Chaos energy is
equivalent
insane.
to 1.6 decillion joules, which translates to over 2,000.
They are stated to have an unlimited power.
TNT.
That's a ton of power. A lot more than Ryuko's biggest hit.
Shadow has
Even one
defeated
Chaos Emerald
Solaris,
is enough to match
even though
Ryuko's
even though
best.
06 is
And
not
considering
canon.
Shadow can match the power
Shadow's-
of an emerald when he takes
Shadow's
out those
feat
inhibitors,
against
he had
Solaris
better
is still
odds of winning
impressive.
Even without going
And
super.
Ryuko put up an amazing
still a
fight,
feat.
one for the ages, but Shadow's unmatched power and speed proved too much for Our Lady in Black and Red.
Hey, he's pretty beat up about it too. Do you know what he said when he was asked what his favorite anime is?
Yes.
I like the one with the edgy girl and the scissor blade.
It's canon. No, really.
In clothing,
Yep.
the Hedgehog
He loves-
couldn't be overshadowed.
Shadow loves Kill la
and
Kill.
Ryuko's life fiber was snipped.
And
The
Eggman
winner
likes
is Shadow
Tokyo
the
Ghoul.
Hedgehog. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We'll be jumping into
No
the
prob.
next matchup next week. But you can always get more Death Battle right now by clicking one of those boxes right over there and by downloading the battle
I already
music
reacted
down
to the other
below.
one. Who's next? Oh. Okay. Lex Luthor versus Dr. Doom. All right. Well, Shadow finally won. He won. He finally won his death battle. About time too. Anywho, yeah. Like I said, I'm sorry this video's a lot longer. Maybe I want to make it long because hey, it helps out with copyrighted and all that. Because Rooster Teeth likes blocking my channels a lot, reaction videos a lot lately. Even though other people has recorded and did their reactions a lot early ahead of time, and I'm a member of Rooster Teeth's, and they block me because Rooster Teeth and YouTube. I don't know why they do this to me, but they let others get a free pass. Anywho, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little death battle. The next one is Lex Luthor versus Dr. Doom. What were your thoughts on this? Did you enjoy it? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm sorry I talked way too long in this one. This is probably the longest video I've ever recorded. It's insane. And take care, have a great day, be safe, and most importantly, stay frosty and stay healthy out there. Catch you all later, and have a good day. Now, if you excuse me, I gotta go take a nap.
What? Jonah, quickly, be racist!
You
You hear that, stupid? My fiancé hates your whole stinking race. Bet you didn't plan for that. Follow me.